I am all sweaty and gross. I've been up on a roof tearing off the shingles. And you may be wondering, now which structure is this? I haven't seen this before. I need to be right. So let me go down this ladder and then I'll explain what this situation is. It's kind of cool. Gotta concentrate here. Okay. And there are people here, so I don't want to. I was asked not to bother them, and they won't bother me. So I kind of keep out of each other's hair. So anyway, some people were advertising that they have an old house. It's from the 1890s, and they're giving it away. So naturally, we're like kids in a candy shop when we see something like that. I'll walk around a little bit as I'm talking about it. This house is not very big, 15 by 30 feet approximately. But anyway, so they were giving it away for free to anyone who wants to take the time to take it down. Now there's no stipulation beyond that. The original, wow, I'm really gross looking. I've been working really, really hard in the heat, which is why I waited till the evening to start. It's still hot though. Anyway, no stipulation except that I take everything. Upon looking at it and deciding for about a week or so, I told them, I can still take it if they're willing to take all the stuff that I can't take, like the plaster that comes off the walls, for example, old carpeting, whatever drywall was used to make repairs. So all the stuff that I don't want to take, I'm allowed to leave here. But I'm going to take as much as I can. Also, there's some real treasures in this. For example, this baseboard, which is almost a foot high, is pretty awesome, and not all of it is intact. Or excuse me, not all of the molding is intact, but it seems like all the baseboard is everywhere. It's pretty awesome. There's an old place for an old chimney. That used to be the kitchen on the other side of here. So the chimney is gone. This house actually was moved from across the street about 100 years ago, so 40 or 50 years after it was built. That doesn't quite add up, does it? But you get what I'm saying. The stairs now go up to the attic space up there. Used to be on the outside, on the other side. Anyway, part of me is like, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? This is such a horrendous amount of work, and I don't know if it's worth all this work for this wood. I mean, the value in this though is the history to me. There are some valuable pieces in it though. Like, I wouldn't sell this stuff, so I guess it's not valuable in a monetary way, but it's just cool stuff. And the family that they're having a family reunion right now. This family that offered it. Anyway, so I feel like I'm a little bit of an imposter here. Here I am destroying their great-grandmother's home as they're here having a family reunion. But all the older generation kind of agreed that they need to get rid of this house. It's a little bit of a danger, if they're not really wanting to keep it up. It's in decent shape, at least structurally. Obviously, you can see daylight through a number of places. But I think the parts that, So I'm still a little bit undecided on it, but again, the value in it, the value that I see in it is it's haunted. No, I'm just kidding. It's just the thing that came to mind as I was going up these stairs. A lot of water damage. Anyway, this house is anything but haunted in reality. A lot of love in this home. The family really has a lot of good memories in here, and it just, unfortunately, in the past decade or two, they just kind of used it less and less. It kind of became a storage unit for the family. And yeah, it just, getting more and more water damage over the years, and again, not able to fix things up the way they want to keep it in good working order. So anyway, I guess it passes on to me and my family. Now my plan, of course, is to rebuild it in exactly the same way if possible. Oh well, only better, obviously, just fixing the parts that need to be fixed and put a metal roof on it instead of shingles this time around. A lot of work though, as if I didn't have enough things to do over the summer with projects at my own place and of course my art job. I guess it's good in that respect that I haven't been that busy. Unfortunately, when I'm not as busy, I'm sorry, I apologize again from all the sweat on me. Oof. Sorry to point it out again. Anyway, so things have been a little bit slow with my career. I have more time, but I also have less money. But I've been supplementing it, so we have enough for our needs, our basic needs, just by these classes that I've been teaching. I've been teaching watercolor classes, and I fluctuate between about 10 and 20-ish students. So anyway, the plan is to continue those classes, actually to expand that operation. Eventually, I'd like to start a school. Take this glove off real quick. I'm gonna put this down while I do this. Can't do this one-handed. Okay. So I'm going to, I know this is getting off subject here, but I'm going to start a school, an art school. Part of me thinks that this may be a decent little space for it. Again, not huge, 15 by 30-ish feet. That's probably pretty close. Maybe 16 by 35. I think it might make a good little space for teaching, with plenty of storage upstairs, or maybe I could turn this into my studio, or maybe Laura Jean's studio. I mean, there's some really cool things we could do with it. It's going to take, it's going to take a while to do this. If I were to commit to this thing, every single weekday, I bet you I could get it down in a couple weeks. But I just can't do that. I don't have enough energy, and I don't have enough time with all the other things that I need to be doing. So I need to pace myself. I've told the family that I'm going to get it done by the end of August. In fact, that's one of their requirements. So I've only got a couple months to do it in the hottest time of the year. I'm a little nervous about this commitment, but I guess I'll just go day by day and see how it goes. I'm actually motivated by seeing all this wood here. There's more wood here than I need to rebuild it properly, so I'll end up with some extra. There are a few pieces of plywood, OSB, that are completely extra. So I'll have enough to spare to fix it up the way it should be, to make it nice and structurally sound. And I'll probably not put put drywall on it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I guess I do need to insulate it, of course, so it'll need some kind of wall covering. Anyway, again, haven't really decided. I am kind of excited about finding, history, maybe old newspapers and things. Who knows, maybe buried treasure. Maybe somebody stashed some silver in here at one point. I doubt it. Maybe there's something completely untouched behind that little stem wall there, or whatever you call that wall, that short wall. But it's kind of fun to find old newspaper clippings in old houses, and I'm just fascinated by the history of it. So I hope I do it justice, and I hope I can follow through on it. Actually, I mean, when I came here today, on my way here, I was thinking of ways I could let them down easy and tell them I don't know if I can do this. And I thought, well, I might as well just try. See how far I can get in one day. I've completed probably about a fourth or fifth of the roof, as far as like getting the. Oh, this is kind of cool. Apparently this used to be the outer wall, and they built this later. But later meaning, that's still probably. Actually, that's a cool wall. That's in good shape. Floorboards are in good shape. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but got distracted by the house. Oh yeah, anyway, I just decided to take it a day at a time, and I'll have to keep a sample of that, just in whatever other layers of wallpaper I find. Put it in a scrapbook and take pictures along the way. Anyway, so this is a project, a new project. Wish me luck, and if you have any ideas. Oh, by the way, I know people are going to say, well, why don't you just move it in one piece? Well, I can't afford it right now. That's why. It's about 9 miles from my house. I don't know how much it would cost to pick this up and move it on a truck, but I've heard that the standard fee for moving a house is $10,000. I definitely can't afford $10,000. Where it's a small house, 15, 16 feet wide, it's a possibility I could get it on a single truck and, not have to get special permits or whatever to bring it down the roadway. But I still imagine nobody would dare tackle something like this for less than $5,000, and I don't have $5,000. If somebody offered to do it for $500, I don't know if I could do it right now. So that's why I have more time than money right now. So that's a bit out of the picture. They actually did move it. So I mentioned that they moved it from across the street. They did it with 2 teams of horses. They put it on skids and just dragged it in the wintertime when it was easier and more slippery. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Of course, that'll have to be painted over to not allow lead paint to be visible, be a danger to anyone. Anyway, okay, I'll let you go for now. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna take some of these plants here. This ivy-like stuff. I think it's called Virginia creeper. Who knows? But yeah, well, I'll get back to work and I'll keep you guys updated on this. This video may go down in family history as the project that I almost did, or it'll go become even more infamous for the project that Dad, or eventually Grandpa, took on when he shouldn't have. It was a crazy, crazy thing that I just did. But anyway, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, well, all right, see you real soon. Bye.